Alex, first of all, congratulations. Has it sunk in yet?
To be honest, it hasn't. It hasn't really sunk in. As I said leading up to the week, was the pressure getting to me? I'm like, nah, I keep myself so level-headed and composed going in. Obviously, I've got a game plan to do and all that. So I'm so good at doing that I just feel normal every day. So, I'm a world champion, but at the same time, I'm just me. But, I said I was going to bring early Christmas present back to the family. I got to do that. So once I see the family and see their happy faces and let them have a look at this, I think I'll start to soak it up then.
Yeah. And you spoke all week about your game plan. We saw it on Sunday, especially with the leg kicks. It worked to perfection. Were you surprised at how well it worked?
I wasn't surprised. Like a lot of my game plans have worked very well. It went a lot deeper than the leg kicks, but obviously that was a key point. Again, I tried telling people we're ahead of the game. We know things that he does really well. We probably know things that he doesn't even know that he does very well. So we neutralise that and we got the job done. So, again, I'm not a cocky type of person, but I'm confident and I said this was going to happen and I went out there and done it. And I've done that. I've took two of the featherweight goats. They obviously were in talks who's the greatest featherweight and I've took them both out. So, that's saying something. That's saying that I'm well on my way to be one of the goats myself. The last 12 months, that's where it's all happened, isn't it? I fought Chad Mendes, then Aldo, and then fighting Max Holloway. So three of the greatest featherweights, probably our division scene. So it's a massive year for me. And I said last year or even earlier, I was going 2019 into 2019, I'll be the champ. And I was lucky enough to get that done. And what a time to get it done as well, before Christmas and New Year's. Again, I get to celebrate with the family. It feels good. It really does. So I can't wait till it really, really sinks in. But again, I feel good. I'm happy to be home.
What does your title reign look like? I don't know if you've had much time to sit down and imagine it. What does it look like?
Yeah, I've thought about it all year. Again, I'm not cocky, but I knew I was going to get it. I've had my eye on the division. Obviously there's other guys fighting for contenderships and all that sort of stuff. I've got my eye on them and I believe I can beat them all. And again, whoever's in front of me, we'll work out a game plan. I'm too well-rounded, so there'll be definitely a way to go to win every fight I feel in front of me. So again, I'm looking to probably be one of the goats myself. So I don't reckon we're that far away. So this beating Max really probably makes me skip a few fights, you know what I mean? So now I'm right up there, and give me a couple of fights, and then everyone will start throwing my name around pound for pound, number one, and then obviously GOAT of the featherweight division. So again, I've never been the type to be like, oh yeah, I'm doing this for my legacy and all that sort of stuff, but it's happening, you know what I mean? I need to win. I need to win for my family, but I'm building a legacy while I'm doing that as well. So we're not far away from getting that as well, so we'll see what happens.
Could you ever believe back in the day when you were playing rugby league for your local rugby league that you'd be in this position?
It's funny because I used to sort of listen to music and picture myself fighting for the world title and all that, but I mean that's just wishful sort of thinking and stuff like that. But I have thought about it, but I mean to go out and actually do it, is something different. But yeah, it's always been on my mind. But obviously it is a surreal sort of feeling, and again it hasn't properly sort of sunk in. But I mean, I'm waiting for it to come in and really soak it up. But at the same time, I just can't wait to see the family.
What was it like? Obviously, you've had your hand raised, you've walked out of the lights, back into the dressing room, got a few more minutes before the actual press conference starts. What was that moment when you had a little bit to yourself, gone silent?
Again, man, I'm so good at keeping myself level-headed and composed that I was just me. I was dad back home. I was that 97 kilogram front rower I'm the same bloke. That's just how I am. So again, I was holding the belt, but not really. I'll forget I was holding the belt. You know what I mean? That's just how I am, and it's weird. It's fun. I can't really explain. I don't know if this is how everyone feels or if it's just me. If I'm bred different, but I don't know. Again, it's just it makes me be so composed in the cage. So I guess I'm happy that way, but it's hard for me to really soak things up. But again, I'm sure it'll start to kick in. Through all the media and all that sort of stuff. Obviously, the tension will probably be a little bit more now as well. But again, I just can't wait to see the family. That's all I'm looking forward to.
So the next fight, is Sydney a non-negotiable for you?
What's it in Sydney?
Yeah.
The next fight. Look, I haven't had much time to think about that. Obviously, people are going to throw Max's name out there and stuff like that. Already has been thrown out. But again, a lot of people saying it was a bit of a whitewash. Does he deserve a rematch? We don't know. But again, you know I'm game to fight whoever. I'll fight whoever's put in front of me. But at the same time, fighting at home would be very good. So we'll see what we can do. But right now, I just want to soak up the holidays. You know what I mean? So it's going to be good, and we'll go on a little holiday ourselves. So I'm looking forward to spending some time with family.
So just go back to from before the start of the fight when you were making your walkout. You see a lot of guys looking really serious and really tense when they're walking out. You were beaming from ear to ear, you were high-fiving people in the crowd. What was it like for you in that moment, being under those lights in Vegas for the first time?
Yeah, again, a lot of people do that. That's, you know, everyone has their own sort of thing that they do. They psych themselves up, listen to music, and really get themselves pumped up. I'm trying to do everything to keep myself composed. So again, it's a sport to me. It's not a fight. And that's why I can go out and execute a game plan. So even while I'm walking out, again, I'm seeing people I know and I'm shaking hands, but at the same time, I just got this tunnel focus. You know what I mean? I'm trying to play my part while I'm going out, soak it all up, you know. But at the same time, I've got a job to do in front of me, and that's really what I'm focusing on. Once I'm in there, again, you know, Max is standing across, you know, the GOAT of the featherweight division, as they were saying. But again, he was just another job that needed to be done. You know, that's just how I look at it.
And were you surprised that two judges scored it so close?
Watching back the tape now, I am a little bit surprised. I was wondering, like, again, while you're fighting, I'm my hardest critic. So obviously he was landing a couple of shots here and there. So I thought it was maybe a little bit closer than it was. And then I watched back the tape and I'm like, oh, far out. I pretty comfortably won all 5 rounds, I thought. And so did a lot of people. So a lot of people were dirty on the fact that, you know, two judges scored it that way. But at the end of the day, I got the belt, so it doesn't matter. Everyone knows I definitely won in there. And yeah, again, you know, 50-45, one judge got it right. The other two maybe didn't get it right, but I mean, at least they still gave me the win. So that's all that matters.
It sounds like your feelings about a rematch may have shifted slightly maybe the way home.
Oh yeah, just again, like I'm just trying not to think about it. You know, a lot of people got thrown in my face straight away, and I'm like, again, I'm not scared of no one. I ain't. You know what I mean? I wanted whoever was going to shoot me through the ranks. If he really does deserve that rematch, I'm the type of guy that will definitely do it. You know, I mean, I said I'll be a great champion, but at the same time, I haven't really stopped and thought. Me, I'll fight anyone. That's why I leave it to the managers and coaches. So you know, they're just going, oh, just relax. Don't really look too much into that. Enjoy your time, and then we'll look into it. So right now, I'm just trying to soak it up.
You've achieved this. What's the next goal? What's the next dream?
Eat some Christmas food. So that's all I'm thinking about right now. So yeah, look, I'm going to defend it. I will defend it. I would love to do it in Australia, but right now, I'm not really thinking. I'm not thinking about dates. My hand's pretty busted, so I need to go get that checked out. So there's a good chance that might be broken. We don't know. So we'll see what happens. But again, we're just got to see how things are. So again, that's why I'm trying not to talk about next fight, because I don't even know what the doctors are going to tell me tomorrow.
And how's the body feeling overall, mate?
Sore, a little bit sore, but mainly from kicking him and stuff like that. So my shins and feet are really sore. My hands are sore. My ears are actually a little bit sore. But in saying that, that's just the fight game. You know, you can win and you can still feel sore.
Did you know at the time you'd hurt the hand, or was it only afterwards?
Yeah, no, I felt it during the fight. I think it was maybe second or third round or something like that. But obviously it hurt, but at the same time, I'll stick to a game plan. You know, I'm going to still throw it here and there, and I'll worry about it afterwards. So. Look, I'm not one to make excuses. Again, I wasn't really thinking about it in there. I definitely felt it in there. There was a couple of times I hit it and I hurt. And whether I pulled off a little bit, you know, maybe went for an elbow here and there, but I still threw it afterwards. So I'm not going to make excuses. So again, it hurt, but I mean at the same time, I still was able to stick to the game plan.
There's a certain point coming. I mean, this is probably a fair way in the future where you look at guys in other divisions that you've run out of people to beat in this division.
Yeah, obviously that's going to get thrown around as well. People want to, they're going to be like, oh, you want to take out that lightweight division. I'd be lying if I said that it's not an option, you know. But at the same time, obviously featherweight is my division. I'll go out and take out the guys in that division. But if people want to throw money fights at me and all this sort of stuff, and they're throwing serious money at me, I'm going to take it. You know, I will definitely do that. And obviously, yeah, I'm not going to deny that. But at the same time, you know, featherweight is my division. And I reckon I'll be the GOAT of my division very soon. And to do so, you need to defend it in your division. Sick of people just defending it. Like, you know, you've got guys like Cejudo who hasn't even defended in any division. Obviously, Conor done that. I don't want to be like that. But at the same time, I'll defend it. If something comes along, I'll do that, and then I'll defend them again. You know, I like to stay busy. Again, I'll see how the injuries go, but featherweight division is my division. That's all I've got my eye on at the moment.
Mate, just on your prep really quick. So you've got a history of having a few hiccups. You had the busted ribs with Elkins. You had the change of venue with Mendes. Was it a bit surreal having a slightly calmer lead up to a fight?
Well, I broke my hand before the fight, actually. No, I'm joking. No, it's just, yeah, it went really well. It really did. I have had some pretty bad camps. I always get fit enough anyway, no matter what happens, but this one really did go good. It felt better than ever. So I said that before, so I was in really good nick. Fighting someone like Max and fighting for the belt obviously gave me that extra motivation. Spending time away from my family, extra motivation, and done all the little things, all the 1%ers, even a nutritionist on board and just things like that. Spent a little bit of money, but we spend money to make money. That's what we've done, and we got the job done. So I'm happy it all went that way.
I guess it's good that you're seeing all the plaudits coming towards CKB now as well, with Israel getting a title this year as well.
Yeah. Well, obviously they're doing great things over there. Obviously I'm based out of a freestyle fighting gym. I'm obviously Australian, but at the same time I do a lot of my camp there, and they play a big part in my game. Obviously my striking has gone to the next level, and I have guys like Eugene and Brad to thank for that, and all the guys that are training partners and all that sort of stuff. Very high level gym, high level training partners, and they got me ready for this fight. But at the same time, I've got to thank my coach Joe for sticking by me the whole time, and really, again, he really keeps me level-headed there as well. So it wouldn't be the same without him. So no one knows me better than him. So there was times where, again, I really wanted to push myself at training. My body was starting to, I'm not as young as I once was. I started getting a little bit, run down, and then Joe would be like, have the night off. And I didn't really want to do it, and then everyone agreed I'd have the night off. Sure enough, the next session I done, absolutely killed it at training, and I just got myself to the next level. So no one knows me better than Joe. And that was a perfect week. That was my last week of solid training, and that was probably my best week. Literally because they pulled me back that one day. It really got me through the rest of the week to really get me to my peak, and that's why I felt so good in there.
Cool. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks a lot, mate.
All right.